everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queen Blessing B here for another video, guys. Hi, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Blessing. I am an influencer, child of God, and I'm also a model. Believe it or not, I do model here and there. So guys, we're gonna talk about how the Lord grows you and lessons you are learning in your quiet season, because your girl right now is in her quiet season. Basically, I'm in a space where I'm just going with the flow of things. I have no idea what's happening and what I'm supposed to do next, and I get very anxious when things are slow and I'm not doing a lot. Because in Seattle, I was like going to fashion shows, I was doing photo shoots, I was doing all those things. And in here, it's like I live more in a suburb area with my older sister, and it's very quiet. It's very chill. It's very quiet, and I'm like, I love it, because being in Washington State, like, it's very easy to find yourself worked up in the busy area, the crazy areas, rather than just chilling down. It's very hard to be still. And I know God uses the still season, the valleys, to grow you in many different ways. So these are lessons that I'm literally learning right now that I'm gonna talk to you guys about. So first things first, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Be part of the family. Be part of the family and support my channel, guys. Okay, we're at 800 subscribers. Let's try to get to at least 830 by the end of this month if possible. So yes, guys. Okay, first thing I believe that the Lord teaches us in the quiet season is to trust in Him. Now that's kind of a no-brainer, because it's like we always need to have faith. We always need to have trust in the Lord when it comes to the quiet season. However, though, I feel like it's so much easier to be like, hey God, hi God, bye God, and just move on past and just say we got it. Especially if you're someone who loves to plan. I'm a planner. I can plan all day. If I had a job to plan, I would be a planner. That would be my job. But all that being said is that I do believe God's like, look, I put you in this season because I need your full attention. I need your faith. I need to let you know that it's gonna be okay. And I really don't think I have that much trust in myself, let alone other people, because I've been let down so often that it's really easy for me to be like, okay, and then like just do it anyway on my own. Like, it's really sad. But the thing is, when we go through life and we have expectation and the expectation don't lead up, we're just like, how can I have faith that anything good is going to happen anymore? So all that being said, I just want to say, put trust in the Lord. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you're just trying to just be human, stay consistent, show up, best believe God sees you. Best believe He wants nothing but good things for you. But the quiet season is for you to quiet your mind, breathe, catch up, especially if you're somebody who's financially behind and you just need to catch up. The slow season is the best time to really focus on your finances, because you're not doing a lot and you shouldn't be doing a lot. I really do believe God interrupts our busy life to literally be like, hey, I need your full attention. I need to trust you, because the next season it's going to be crazy. It's going to be hectic, and I need you to know who you are before I throw you into the lion's den. And I literally the other day was praying to God, like, Lord, I feel ready to go into my next level, because I've been modeling, I've been creating content for a while now. I'm still like, back and forth for being consistent and not. But all that being said is that I know I have potential. I know I can be the next big thing, respectfully, and inspire the next generation. But like, I can't do that if I'm not putting my full trust in God and allow Him to lead me, to build me to the woman He wants me to be. So the first thing, of course, is going to be trust in the Lord. The second thing, guys, I'll say that God is teaching me in this season of quietness is to pray more consistently. I always like to talk about prayers in all my videos. It's basically just like praying consistently, literally talking to God, building that relationship is really important, especially if you're a child of God and you want to have a more spiritual walk with Him. And sometimes it's so easy to be like, hey God, thank you for my food, please forgive my sins, and then continue about your life. But to pray is literally go at His feet and like talk about, have that communication like it did and David did in the Bible. And so I really do believe the Lord and His grace and the quiet season this wants us to have a more better prayer life. And there's no really best way to pray. I know a lot of pastors out there like, pray like this, pray like this, pray like this. But in the Bible literally says the Lord's Prayer, which is basically hits all the category of thanksgiving, requests, and praying for forgiveness. That's really the main three things you should be praying about anyways. Of course, yeah, that hits our category. You pray for your sins, you ask God for what you need, and you thank him for what he's done for your life. That's really it. I don't think we need to make these big, elaborate, extra prayers for what, like just keep it simple, just pray and just enjoy life. But anyways, guys, another thing I know God is definitely teaching me in this season is to rest. It's a no dub. I love it because it's like I'm somebody who I feel like I have to have something doing every hour of every day. I feel like I have to be doing something. Like my mind can't just sit and rest. And this really amazing guy I'm talking to right now, he just seems to be chilling. Like he'd be like, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to watch a movie, I'm gonna chill. And he has things he does throughout the day, and then at the end of the day he just chills, and he just seems very much just like at peace. And like I ask him, I'm like, how are you so able just to like rest and chill? He's like, well, because I did everything I need to do. There's no point in me hustling bustling for things that are supposed to be for tomorrow. I'm just like, yeah, because I always struggle with this resting. I always be like, Sunday's the only day for rest. But the thing is, if you've done everything you needed to do, like you paid your bills, you created content, you did a casting call audition or whatever like that, you're good. I don't think Beyonce is constantly worried about, oh my gosh, what I need to post on social media, or oh my goodness, or that, because all of that's already figured out. She just shows up, she just does it. And I feel like as Christian, and I think like just as believers, as anybody in the earth, that we always look at our neighbors, and we're always like going on social media, seeing everybody like, have all these subscribers, have all these followings, doing these amazing, cool events, looking pretty, slay, all that cute stuff. And we look at our lives and it's like, well, I want what they have, And so you strive to put up an image, you strive to get ahead, but in reality, you're really not doing very much. And I say all that not to discourage you, but like it's really important to rest, because we need time to regenerate our bodies. We need time to really get our brains working. And one area of my life I'm currently really struggling on, because all the rush time that I was doing, modeling, creating content, just traveling a lot, I wasn't eating food. And this guy I'm seeing, he's really trying to encourage me to eat more, because I do want to gain some weight. I want to get back on my weight gain journey. He's really encouraged me to eat more food, because the thing is, like, I was so busy doing what I love, and that's nothing wrong with being busy doing what you love, but like if it's causing your health, like what is the point of it? Like it makes no point trying to make $1 million and then you can't enjoy it because you're on your hospital bed. You know what I mean? God forbid that happens, but I just gotta understand that I was hustling so much that I really didn't have time to eat food and to really focus on what I need. So I'm really focused and getting back into eating again. That's really one big thing that I really focus on. And I'll just say another thing in the slow season that God's teaching me is to prioritize my priorities. Really deep down and focus, what are my most important things this season? As a 24-year-old young woman, I have spent a lot of my life chasing a dream that I know is very much possibility that can happen, because God's a God that can change anything just like that. But all that being said, it's just like I want to become somebody. I want to have something to pass on to my kids. And I can't do that if I'm always uprooting my plants, if I'm always uprooting our flowers. So I really encourage you to this slow season to really focus on what you want out of your life. Whether you want to go back to school, become a doctor. What do doctors do every day to make sure they're good? What does doctors do every day is that searching different degrees? Is that applying for, scholarship? Like do something every day that's going to push the future you forward. It's going to push the future you. It's going to push the future you forward. And I don't mean spend hours and hours focusing on that, and then what next thing you know it's 10 o'clock at night and you did nothing else for the day. But you're really supposed to enjoy your life. And I think that's one thing that the rich people do more than poor people, because yes, we don't want to be poor anymore. Trust me, I don't want to be poor anymore or broke anymore. But the thing is, rich people have this thing of like they trust and believe that their money's coming in, they have what they need, and they can really enjoy their life. That's where we need to get to as believers, to enjoy our lives. I don't believe we're put on this earth just to hustle, and then die. Yes, we're supposed to have good work and do good work in our faith, because it does say in the Bible, without work, faith is dead. You have to have faith to believe what you want to happen, and then works to do You have to have faith that what you want to do is going to happen. And you have to work for what you're having faith to do. That makes any sense. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yes, guys, really prioritize what you want and hand that over to the Lord. He's not going to sit here like, nah. He's going to be like, okay, I see what you want. You have talent. You're putting in the work. Maybe not yet. Maybe he has something better, you know? And I'm not going to sit here and say that he doesn't say no or he doesn't answer you, because God does answer. He answers in so many different ways. And for me, it just becomes a peace. I get this really peace of what I'm doing is good. And sometimes I look for signs, because I'm somebody who likes to catch the numbers. Like I have 444 tatted on my back right here. Like I look for signs, and every time I see a sign, I'll stop and I'll pray. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. But the other day I was like, Lord, please make it obvious what my purpose is supposed to be, you know? And then like, I swear, I just like went through social media. I was looking at my content and I was just like, wow, like this makes me happy. Like I can see how happy I'm creating. I'm just like, that's it. Like I'm just supposed to create. I'm supposed to trust and create and believe that God's going to direct the rest. Yeah, I don't know where, you know, my next job's gonna come through. Yes, I don't know when I'm gonna get married. Yes, I don't know when I'm gonna have kids. But all that being said is like, I know that God's gonna be with me. He's gonna, you know, care for me and make sure I'm good. So just focus your priority. If you have to challenge yourself, do a 30-day challenge, a 75-day challenge. Just focus your priorities and just do them. I'm an overthinker. I think for hours. I think I need this done before this. I think I need this set up before that. And it's just like, you're not going to get anywhere by this scheduling and disscheduling. You need to do the actually need to do the work. I know that's really much, but I'm in a slow season. Business is slow. There's no work. Do what you can in the slow season, because best believe time is going to keep going whether you like it or not. But enjoy your time. The last thing, guys, I want to talk about the lessons I'm learning in slow season is learning how to re-love myself, because your girl, I know I'm cute. I know I'm good looking. I know I got it, you know, like that. But what I'm trying to say is like, you really have to learn to love and respect yourself. I know, learn who you are. Like learn what foods you like to eat. Learn what food disagree with your body. Learn what makeup looks good. Like I'm so glad right now that I'm not going doing anything, because I got so much time to like figure out my makeup. Let me know what you guys think of my makeup. I've been doing my makeup like fairly really well these last couple of weeks. I'm so happy. But I have time to do my makeup. Like when I was rushing, guys, I don't even know how I consider myself a model, because I'd be rushing, I'd be going out and my makeup be like really bad. Like now I'm not rushing, I can just do my makeup and it looks better. And I'm so happy and so proud of myself. But all that being said, like take this time to really get to learn to love yourself and learn who you are. Learn your strength, learn your weaknesses. If you're not good at writing, practice writing. You know, and we got AI now that literally is like a second person, so you can literally put it in the thing, but like, can you read this and tell me my mistakes? And it does it. Like you really don't need to go find a whole nother human being, but if you want to make that connection, go ahead and do that. But like we have resources, and you want to learn a language, it's a good time to learn a language. You want to learn a skill, it's a great time to learn a skill. Stop wasting your slow season wanting to be out and about. Like I want to be out so bad. I'm a city girl. I love the city. I love looking around. I love interacting with people and all that good stuff. At the same time, it's like I need this time. I need this time to learn who I am. I need this time to just be myself. I need this time to just not feel judged, not feel too much like people are in my business. Like I like to be a private person, and sometimes being too private has its problems, but I'm rebranding myself, guys, and that's okay. So those are what lessons I've learned in the slow season right now, guys. I hope these lessons help you. Let me know in the comments which one you're going through right now, which lessons you're learning through. How's your slow season? If you guys want to connect, make sure you follow me on social media. I would love to see what you guys have planned going on for you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever y'all may be. Bye, guys.